Hey guys, it is Mike. I'm going to continue with my um, genre tours, and I've been working on creature features, so I'm going to wrap those up in the next video or two. I have quite a few. I'll just try to get through these really quick so that I can make it in one video. There were a few that should have been in earlier videos because I'm doing these in alphabetical order, but they were over in a different shelf. Movies that I am currently watching, or some of my favorites are on that. So one would be Grizzly, a story about a big man-eating, terrorizing grizzly bear. Lots of fun. He's a character. The next one is one of my favorite people on earth, Dave Maggot. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do so. But he made a movie called Groundhog, and I won it in a contest. So it's a lot of fun. I don't know if Dave Maggot has any idea of where we can get a hold of any, but yeah, I won it in a contest, and I've watched it like 4 times. It's great. It Waits, another fun kind of weird horror movie. This creature only comes after you if you're full of self-loathing or hate. Usually that brings it forward. So fun movie. It's got the girl from Cabin Fever and a few other horror. Cabin Fever. Yeah. Of course, Jaws. Come on, who doesn't love Jaws? This set is humongous. But yeah, love my Jaws. One of the very first horror movies I ever saw in a theater was Jaws, I believe, in like a sit-down theater. I saw some in a drive-in, but Jaws was the first theater-bound one. And then I have Jaws 2. This is probably my favorite of the Jaws series, probably because of the kids, the whole kid element. And it's not quite as drawn out as the first one, although it gets a little long too. Jaws 3, it was released in 3D. It's all right. It's a movie I can watch it. It's not my favorite. It has Dennis Quaid in it, and it has who's the girl? Well, there's a couple of them. Bess Armstrong, and they don't even give her credit on here. The girl from Back to the Future, the mom. Then I bought this one just because it was like really, really cheap, and even though I'm not somebody who has to have a complete series, I can watch this movie. It's just all kinds of crap. All right, the original King Kong, our original big boy. Yeah, he's fun. Mean little sucker. This is a steelbook that I actually got from Big Lots for $5. And then the remake of King Kong with Naomi Watts and Jack Black and that other guy. Boobadoo. I can't think of his name. Adrian Brody. It's a pretty good sequel. I actually like all of the remakes of King Kong. I just don't have the one from the 80s. I love this movie. It is so cheesy. It's called Man-Thing. Basically, it's when nature fights back. So you have this big, I don't know, it's almost like a plant monster that is growing in the swamp, and it's going after people. Particularly, there's a factory of some sort, a plant of some sort that this plant doesn't like. So he takes his vengeance out. I got this one from Horror Pack. Haven't watched it yet. Not sure I'll probably give it a chance, but alright, I think I'm gonna go for it, guys. Alright, then we have Pitch Black. Probably one of the few Vin Diesel movies I enjoy. He's alright, but I'm not into fast cars and all that weirdness, so I don't watch any of those. So when he puts stuff out that's not that, I watch it. The original Predator, I gotta be honest with you guys, when this movie first came out, and I'm old, so I saw it at the theaters, I wasn't impressed. I don't know. I just like the Alien movies so much better that when this Alien movie came out, I was just like, whatever. But it has, I enjoy it now more as an adult than I did back then. I also got Predators 2. I have Predators 2, which is, I didn't even watch this one, to be quite honest with you, until like maybe a few years ago. And did I do that wrong? No. And then I just got this from Family Video. I know there are other Predators out there, I think before this, but this one was alright. And I think there's one after this, too. You guys can fill me in on it. Alright, then I have Prometheus. Pretty good movie. Charlize Theron is in this, I believe, right? Yeah. My favorite guy, Pumpkinhead. I call people Pumpkinhead all the time. But I mean it as a terms of endearment, not as a maniacal killing demon who pokes his finger in the Alright, love Pumpkinhead. Completely overlooked in the 80s. And then, of course, Pumpkinhead 2. I enjoyed this one a lot. Actually, I like all 4 of the Pumpkinheads. I think there's only 4. My friend has the other 2. I just have never picked them up. Actually, I should get the one where it's the Hatfields and the McCoys, because I am distantly related to that particular branch of hillbilly. But I always say my family didn't particularly care for fighting, so they, yeah. Alright, everybody, this movie got a lot of love, did well at the theaters. I don't particularly care for it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. And that's A Quiet Place. Yeah, I mean, I get it. People loved on this and hated on Bird Box, and I prefer Bird Box to A Quiet Place. But, who am I? I'm just a mere mortal movie watcher. Alright, Rawhead Rex is next. Yeah, it's goofy. I enjoyed it, but it's goofy. One of my favorites, The Relic. Love The Relic. I love Penelope Ann Miller, and I thought Tom Sizemore was really good in this, as well as some of the other characters. But that creature was just woof. Rise of the Gargoyles, it's alright. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's got David Balfour in it. I think that's how you say his name. I never say, or Eric Balfour, I'm sorry. And he's actually in another movie I have coming up here called Skyline. But, yeah, it's alright. This one was straight up cheese because, of course, it is a sci-fi movie. SYFY movie. Not SIFI, as I keep calling it. So, it's alright. It's all CGI. Sci-fi movies. So if you don't want to use a brain cell, watch a sci-fi movie. This one, Skyline, loved it. It took me a while to see it because I wasn't sure that I really wanted to watch it, but I need to find a better copy of it because I got this from, we used to have a store here in Savannah called Movie Stop. I was there all the time, trading and all that good stuff. But fun little invasion movie. Then I have Slugs. It's an Arrow release. I love this movie. I remember seeing this when I was a kid. And then I have Squirm. So we went from slugs to worms. Squirm is a fun little movie. Very interesting about worms. I mean, why not? We got everything else. Alright, so let's go ahead and get through this last little batch. I believe this came from a horror pack, Sand Serpents. It's got Jason Getrick, who I used to really like. I still do. He just doesn't do a whole lot anymore. Every now and then he pops up with something. Not a big fan of this one yet either, guys. I know a lot of people like it. Slither. I'm trying. I don't know. It's just a little too almost zombie-ish for me. This movie is just a big train wreck, but gotta have it because really there are no other Thanksgiving horror movies. there was that one god-awful one. I can't even remember what. No, that was Easter. I can't remember, but I got rid of that one right away. Thanksgiving, it's just goofy. I ain't got much else to say about that. The original The Thing, this is the only horror movie that I have ever had to get up and walk out of a theater for a break, because it was just that intense when I was a young lad. The dog just about did me in, and then when it started into the people, I had to get up and walk out. My friend Kian had to come check to make sure that I was okay and that I wasn't going to leave him. And it's an amazing horror movie. And then I have the prequel, which was released. When was this released? I don't even remember. Sometime in the 2000s, wasn't it? Don't see it, but yeah, this one was good too. I enjoyed it. I love our main girl. She was in Final Destination 3. She was in the remake of Black Christmas. She's done a ton of stuff. She was in that Cloverfield movie. Then I have all of the Tremors. Well, the first 4, I should say. 1 and 2 are fine. The rest of them are just kind of goofy. I love 1. I'll watch 1 anytime it's on. I also love this movie, Troll Hunter. Fun little movie. Cheesy as hell. The one and only Tom Cruise movie I will ever own, because I despise that man. That's not true. I do have The Outsiders, but he's not really the main star, and truthfully, there were too many other guys in that movie that I liked. Particularly Patrick Swayze, Ralph Macchio, C. Thomas Howell, Rob Lowe. Any of those I don't even particularly care for Rob Lowe that much. He did a couple movies I liked back when he was a part of the Brat Pack, but War of the Worlds, and really the only reason I enjoy this one is because it's pretty fun. It's kind of intense. Oh, I forgot this one. This god-awful movie. Pet Sematary. Yeah, I know a lot of people love Pet Sematary. I don't get it. I never got it. I never liked it. I love Herman Munster. I thought he was good, and I like the dude and the dudette that are in this, but yeah, I just have a digital code that I'm gonna give away in this one. That's why I was sitting over there. And then finally another one from Horror Pack, and that is Wyvern. Haven't watched it yet, but I'll let you know what I think. I'm pretty sure I know what I think. It's just going to be a little cheese fest, but that's what I like about creature features. They can be cheesy, and they can be scary, and really sometimes they can be downright awful. So, alright guys, that is it. I am done with my creature features, and I'm going to move on to another genre. Eventually, right now, I'm going to switch over to probably doing some comparisons of remakes, reboots, whatever. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.